Pisces, I don't know if you're arguing with someone or it's like somebody says something to you and you're like, well, what gives you the right to say that, or what gives you the right to think that I care about your opinion, or I don't know. You may be going back and forth with someone. You could be getting some type of achievement. Congratulations. All right, what's going on for Pisces? You may not be wanting to repeat yourself when it comes to a situation. There could be something that's going on with your home. Maybe you're not sure if you're going to. Yeah, that could be a legal situation, or you're not sure if you're going to renew your lease, or if something's going to be able to stay. So you're in your head because it's like, okay, well, I assume that this could be a really good opportunity, and or this could be just something that I got comfortable with. Yeah, but you know that it's time for you to move on or for you to make a decision. Somebody may have reached a legal age. Somebody could be getting older and they feel like, okay, well, I'm not really abandoning the house or the family, but at the same time, I don't really want to be here. Somebody could have legally moved on from a relationship and or a health status or a health change or something that was going on, and now they're trying to think about how they can be holy and or get into a relationship. They're trying to be honest about themselves and or where they're going. But their ancestors feel like something else needs to end because they're still doing something that's karmic. So you could be seeing somebody that feels like, okay, well, I'm trying to get myself together now. I'm trying to play into some type of self-love. And they're trying to make you feel like, okay, well, you're the person that kind of has type of evilness to you and that you should be blocked off. And you may feel like, okay, well, you're not really finna abandon me. Yeah, you said you were moving on, but there's some type of stability between us, or we have something that we need to talk about. There could be somebody around you, depending on who you're paying attention to. There could be someone around you who's actually stable. This person could have just bought a house, or something about them doing some type of landscaping or construction could be important. They have some type of expectation that, okay, well, I can just sleep with someone, or maybe they slept with someone on their birthday or whatever the case may be, and it's like, okay, well, that person was just unbothered, but maybe they were super interested in that person and how they were able to have some type of peace, and they protected themselves. Be careful who you're dealing with, because somebody could have some type of health concern. This could be someone that you see as a boss or someone who's stable. What about horses could be important? Anything else for Pisces? Something may not seem fair right now. Okay, you feel like there's some type of imbalance, and this is causing things to be delayed and or not to get completed. Maybe you also feel like somebody's not paying attention to their duties and or responsibilities, and they're putting things on the back burner, and you can see clearly why and or what they're distracted on. This could be somebody else. But maybe at the same time, you feel like, okay, well, it's clear that I need to nurture my child and or I need to give into some type of new love at this point in time. Yeah, you're ready to have a new start. You also could be feeding into your creativity if this is not about a child. Also, if somebody is doing something, you feel like they're not being investigated, they're not being seen, or nobody's really paying attention to what they're doing, they're going to be fixated on having a new start. Something is going to come towards them, whether this is a new love, a new baby, but something may not be ideal when it comes to their situation. Somebody definitely could be having a new baby. And this may make you feel like, okay, well, now I got to make sure I'm tied to something the way I want to be tied to it, or you may feel like you want to get what you want to get or talk about a situation somehow because somebody's getting love because of what they do for their career and or just how they come off and what action they take. But somehow you feel like they have some type of energy that keeps you stuck, or throughout the process, it's like they be, in some type of loophole until they figure out how they can pay for something or pay the way to get themselves out of it. There also could be someone who have a child with an air sign, or the child is an air sign, and they're trying to make sure that they have some type of success and are able to kind of move things forward when it comes to that situation as well. They're waiting on someone to see their value, or they're waiting on something to pay off. But it seems like they're single-handedly also dealing with the water sign that's around, whether this air sign is or this person that you know has a water sign. Well, who is this water sign to them? Someone that is uncommittal, or somebody that they went to school with, someone that they've known for a while. Someone who took an offer from someone that they should have blocked and walked away from. They offered some type of blockage to a fire sign. They gave something to this person. Oh my goodness. We get up out of this, Pisces. All right. I hope y'all have a good weekend. Something about a tattoo could be important. There could be a conversation with a person online. You could be having with someone that you don't even like. So restabilize your emotions before you do so. All right. Somebody could be doing this. You can't believe how your parents operate, or you're about to find out more details about how they think. Tighten up when you do. Take what's yours and they can't. Oh, somebody tried to take what's yours and they can't. But take what's yours and leave what's not, okay? Your baby mom, baby dad don't even want the third party, or they don't just want. Your baby mom and baby dad don't even want this third party to say or do anything. I don't know what's that's about. Okay, stay hopeful. You will have a child and or the family dynamic that you're looking for. If you're not going to eat right, at least take your vitamins, okay? Welcome to your villain era. You could be feeling seductive. Play into that safely. Scorpio, something about you having a different perspective is going to be important. What's going on with y'all? Okay, so you're on the fence if something's going to get completed and or if you're going to get something accomplished. This could be related to some type of debt and or finances, some type of home or something that you just feel like is unstable. Somebody could be feeling like, okay, well, I'm wrapping up something. So maybe it initially felt like a burden. It's like, okay, well, I had some type of success. Something felt like I can move forward, but now I don't have the resources. Now I don't have everything that I need to move forward, and now it feels like a burden in order to actually get it done. Either there's some type of time frame or there's something that you are looking over your shoulder by. But you can feel like you're trying to do something alone and somebody around could be helping you, but they're not, based off of some type of disagreement. You may feel like somebody's online, somebody's a hater, or somebody has some type of clarity of who is a hater. There's some type of debt. There's some type of family instability that's going on. And somebody's about to make a decision when they see how much or the weight of this. Somebody's just like, okay, well, yeah, I can carry the burden or I can continue to make a decision as long as I still have some type of vision or a bigger picture, or as long as I have, you know, me and my child available. This could be a fire sign. But they really don't see the value in something. And they're resisting some type of change. Okay, somebody also could be lying about a baby or a relationship, or just how they feeling when they have some type of conversation. Because they want this person to learn and or have some type of relationship with this Cancer or this Gemini that's in their head, because they feel like, okay, well, whoever this person is has some type of harmony, or they have everything that they need when it comes to their happiness or their family, or they feel like they have a wish come true and they're going through some type of cycle. And this Cancer or this Gemini is determined to have some type of stability or control their own direction or their own structure or where they want to go. But there could be two men that's around. Yeah. And so low-key, they sit back and feel disconnected when it comes to this relationship. And they're trying to soul search on either who got them pregnant, I don't know, or who can create some type of desire long-term. That way they can invest in a child. And somehow you know this, or you see this. All right, what else is going on for Scorpio? You could be trying to move forward right now. You may be able to get something paid, but there may be something else that you have to be patient with that may pop up as well. But make sure you're moving forward with some type of balance and or compassion. There could be somebody that you've already moved forward from that's trying to be sneaky. They're going to reach out to you. It's like, oh, I'm just going to send you a little cash app or whatever just to see if you respond. I'm just going to like something on your social media, or you can have somebody around you that say 6, 7, whatever that means. Somebody has some type of new idea and or new plan, and they're curious to see how you're going to respond to it. They're going to try to come off as balanced. This could be someone who comes off as a father figure, or somebody who comes off as like, okay, well, I want to be a husband. but they manipulated some type of system, or they manipulated something so that way you would have some type of insecurity and or lack of finances. They were being stingy. And now it seems like your spirit team is about to step in and balance this out to where you feel you can actually give a little bit more and much more than what you have been. You get some type of financial independence. Maybe you something about the highway could be important. I was thinking about Charlotte. Something about a t-shirt or a company, jewelry, a jewelry store. Anyways, you're going to learn how you can do something that you love to do even more. And you're going to be able to protect yourself. You still may be on the fence about how much you can really dive into your finances. So it's like, okay, well, you'll be able to spend a little bit more out of guilt, but you know that you can't invest too much into bullshit because it's going to lead you right back into some type of distraction and or in your head. But it seems like you get some type of relief and you're able to celebrate. All right, Scorpio, so it's not all bad. It's good. All right, what else we got? You may be collaborating with someone. You may be someone that's on social media or know someone who is. Something about your neighbor. They could be a hater or there's a hater around you. And they don't have to be the same person, but something's going on with your neighbor as well. Somebody envies you. You need to remove yourself, okay? Watch their facial expressions. You'll know exactly who it is. And no need to lie to yourself when you figure it out. Somebody does see you as loving. This could be a neighbor or somebody that's trying to copy you. There's a Virgo around you. Hopefully somebody doesn't have a warrant or arrest, or this could be going on online, or something could be going viral when it comes to a person or a situation, or somebody who's trying to be a copycat. A long distance interaction or introduction could be going on, but making sure you're focusing on the goal. Let somebody else pay for you or do something for you and just relax, okay? But also note the source when it comes to some type of information or lie. Cancer, something's like, you know what, you got to take the good, you got to take the bad. You got, you know, sometimes things balance out. There's good reviews, there's bad reviews. There's good moments, there's bad moments. And it's like, okay, well, what's really the middle? What really makes me feel at ease? You may know somebody that's in the military. You may know an air sign. Somebody could be feeling a little off balance. Like, I don't know if you're dizzy or maybe you were doing something on a boat, or there's something that kind of makes you feel like, oh, I don't know. Maybe you were skating, or what's going on for Cancer? You could be trying to come up with some type of idea and or a plan. So maybe Sagittarius season didn't really go the way that you wanted to. And this could have you in some type of frustration and or you're a little bit panicky. You're like, okay, well, maybe I can hold off. Maybe I can just kind of, you know, not go after the things that I said I was going to go after. There's some type of distraction or something that you feel like, okay, well, I don't really see the full picture at this point in time, but I'm anxious about how I'm going to complete this or let something go and or accomplish it. You also may have gone in the wrong direction when it comes to you something that you're hustling for, or if this is not you, this could be someone around you. Who is this? Okay, Cancer, you popped out. Or maybe there's another Cancer that you know. This could be a Pisces, a Virgo, a Libra, a Leo, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. Somebody's going in the wrong direction. Somebody also may not want to be single. So they do things in a panic or out of frustration. They pay for things and or they pay the foundation into things that they feel like, okay, well, I can strengthen this until I have some type of success or I feel good. And then they become anxious about doing this long term or how they have to be when they're there. They become sad and or regretful. And then they have to move forward and find someone else. So somebody knows that they're in the cycle. If this is not them, this could be you. You also could feel like, okay, well, there was initially something that was a failure or something that felt saddening and or disappointed, but maybe we traveled or we went somewhere, we expanded our thoughts, we kind of got out of it, and now you're feeling a little bit more confident, you're feeling more focused. You like you can pay them a little bit more attention at this point in time. And so they feel like, okay, well, we can have some type of structure. We can make sure that things go the way that they need. But there's an earth sign or an air sign that's out here as well that feels like, okay, well, I have some type of weakness for you. There's some type of misuse of your power, or they feel like, okay, well, I can't come to control my emotions at this point in time, and they have some type of sudden awareness that you have some type of illusion and or fear about walking away. And so now they're going to be disappointed. So it's like at the point that you're ready to embrace and or celebrate the person that you love, there's somebody else that feels like, okay, well, there is some type of clear boundary and or communication because I feel like you're my person. And they may be coming clean, and or maybe feel like, okay, well, there's some type of secret that's been kept about us dating or whatever we're doing, and they're about to let it loose. They're about to talk about it. So just expect that, or flip the roles, okay? Put yourself where you are. Anything else for Cancer? So right now you may feel a little secluded, and or it's like, okay, well, I just want to keep myself a little separated, or you know, I'm disconnected from relationships, but I just want to focus on my child and kind of do anything that I can. But you be having relationships, you know, you kind of just keep them quiet. You also could be exploring with your child. You definitely could be around water or letting them to go do something fun, or like I said, maybe you're going fishing, or you're just doing something that you love. Maybe you're somebody that likes to travel. It's like, okay, well, it's just me and my partner, and we're just going to go and do this for right now. Somebody could be pregnant. And again, you're trying to figure out, okay, how can we keep things moving and keep things going? You also could be feeling like, okay, well, I have a job, I have a business or something that keeps me moving, but at the same time, I feel like I'm the only one that knows about it, or nobody is helping you feed into it, or nobody's giving you some type of encouragement. Make sure you're not avoiding something, or you're not putting something to the past, because the more that you have love and affection, the more you'll realize that people are communicating, or they actually are paying attention, or your message or whatever it is that you're doing is getting through. If you're worried about a relationship, it seems like you actually may meet someone soon. As you're exploring, you're moving, you're traveling, you may have to meet someone that has a new perspective. This could be happening within the next 6 to 9 months. Something about Taurus season could definitely be important. Aries or Taurus season. Somebody may come towards you and they're like, okay, well, I need some type of direction on how to create some type of structure, or how to be precise when it comes to something that they do. And you may feel like, okay, well, this person has some type of emotional high Q, but they avoid something, or they, you know, it's like, okay, well, they talk to you about something in particular, but they don't really flirt, or they don't, it's like they come and do their work and they get out of there. And you're like, okay, well, let me figure out, well, what's going on, or why they talk about certain things a certain type of way. So you may help them when it comes to balancing something out. And at the same time, you feel like, okay, well, maybe I can treat myself to them as well. And you may just do so. Something also could be going on in Sagittarius season. All right, Cancer, confirmations. Check yourself. Somebody else will be checked. You also could be doing like a payment, but you're using your checking or rounding account number. You don't want to lose someone, so something will happen in due time. Someone does have some type of protection, okay? You may not want to be labeled, or there's an earth sign around you that doesn't want to be labeled. I told you, you're flirting with the business owner. There's somebody that comes in, they do their job, they come in, they focus on whatever they got to do for work, and they leave. And maybe you want to flirt with them, or you want to talk to them. It's like, oh, in due time, or maybe you're the business owner. Somebody wants to flirt with you, and they're waiting, okay? So there's somebody that has a target on their back, but the other person has protection, okay? You are a reflection of your energy, or they are going to be a reflection of your energy. You will be vindicated, even if you feel like a situation is unbearable, okay? Don't fall for some type of trap. Somebody's coming towards you on purpose. You need to cancel a situation, even if somebody is handsome or pretty. You need to let it go.